Hello, hello. Have you noticed big entrepreneurs running multiple social media platforms and having tremendous success on each and every platform? And you might be wondering, should you do the same? Should you try to scale multiple platforms? Because let's face it, it might be very enticing and it might be very tempting to do all the things at once and try to scale your social media presence on multiple channels. So today we're going to talk about how to handle multiple social media channels, multiple social media platforms. And as you are joining, let me know how many social media accounts or how many social media platforms you currently have and how many social media platforms you currently growing. Is it one platform, two platforms? What is your situation? Because I really want to hear like from you. So I hope that today LinkedIn will actually work and I will actually see your comments. But if not, I will figure it out. I will go to the event and see the comments there. So, today we're going to talk about managing multiple social media accounts when it makes sense. When, like, how does the growth looks like on multiple social media accounts? And if you're an entrepreneur and if you're using your social media presence to promote your business, and especially if you're growing your business, if you are marketing your business organically, what should be your strategy? What should be your approach? So, before we get started, a little bit of a housekeeping. I like at the end of March, the last week of March, I'm running a challenge. It is Elevate Your Launch 5-day challenge, where we're gonna talk about launch strategy, social selling strategy, and messaging, and how to connect everything together. The link to register for the challenge is absolutely free. The link is in the comments. I'm doing an amazing giveaway, so definitely check the link, register. Like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, but without further ado, let's get started. My name is Eugene Perez, and if it is the first time we're connecting, I'm a business and career coach, and I'm very passionate about social media, and I'm very passionate about messaging, and I built my business, my coaching business, online, completely online, without paid ads, and I'm using organic attraction marketing. So, and um, let's talk about your operational capacity. So, let's say you're an entrepreneur and you are utilizing some sort of like system, some sort of way of social selling. Maybe you're doing live streams, maybe you're doing something else, maybe you are utilizing post, like whatever it is. So what is your operational capacity? Because here's the thing: in order to succeed at one social media platform, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of work. Let's talk about um, in my opinion, the easiest platform to grow, and in my opinion, it is LinkedIn. So on LinkedIn, it requires effort, right? It requires effort. And meaning, like, you have to share your content, you have to engage with your audience, you have to grow your network. It has to be a very intentional growth. It has to be a very intentional growth. So and it does take time. And when it comes to your growth, like what is what is important, it's not just amount of followers, because we see a lot of profiles, we see a lot of entrepreneurs having large following, but large following doesn't mean good conversion rate, doesn't mean a lot of clients, doesn't mean like that people actually can make money with their social media. The it takes time to grow, but it's important to grow with the right people. It's important to grow with the right audience that you are targeting, the right audience that is interested in your services. And this is how the true growth looks like. And it can be challenging. It can be challenging. Does it happen overnight? It is a very strategic work. It is a very strategic work, especially here on LinkedIn. It's all about strategic networking. It's all about strategic connecting with each other. But most important thing, if you want to grow your business online, if you want to leverage social media to grow your business, to sell your, I don't know, like to sell your course, to get more clients into your agency, to launch your coaching program, your messaging is everything. Your messaging is everything. And back to operational capacity. Let's say if you would like to have, if you are growing intentionally on multiple social media accounts, then you have each social media is different, because if you take, let's say, you have a great success on LinkedIn and you are copying exactly the same strategy that you're using on LinkedIn, and let's say you do it on Instagram or you do it on YouTube, like each platform is a little different. The culture, like each platform has a culture that you have to be familiar with. We say, oh, like we have to hack an algorithm, we have to figure out the algorithm. So, but each platform is different. And I see more people are joining. And at the beginning of my live stream, I asked my audience, drop in the chat, how many social media accounts do you manage or do you growing? Is it one social media account? Is two, three? Like how many social media accounts you're currently growing for your business? I'm very curious to know. So, uh, and when it comes to strategic growth, it is a lot of effort. And what you don't want to do, you don't want to water down your messaging. However however and this is where you might want to utilize multiple social media accounts when one platform can amplify your message. And this is how it looks like. So let's say you have your main social media platform that you know well, you understand the culture well, and you fine tune your messaging. Because listen, fine tuning your messaging and figuring out what works, what hits, what doesn't. It takes time. And does it happen overnight? And if you're doing it on multiple platforms, figuring out the culture of each platform, figuring out how does it work, how does it look like on each platform that you are intentionally trying to grow at the same time, it's a lot of work, and it may cause in, well, watering down your message, and you don't want that. But let's say you have let me give you an example of my business and what my clients are doing. For example, I have one primary social media platform, and it is LinkedIn. LinkedIn work for me well in my corporate career. LinkedIn works really well with my coaching program. But on LinkedIn, I connect, I start conversations, I build community, I mm, I put together my messaging and put my message out there. But also, like, if you follow me, you probably notice that I utilize a lot of video content. Because listen, video content is where you can actually connect with your audience on a deeper level, when when you can deliver your message and your audience can see you. Like right now you can see me, right now you can see my office, right now you can see my lights, right now you can see like my outfit. And we're kind of sitting here talking together, like in a way, well, I'm talking to you rather. But like you can also talk to me in the comments, by the way. But but this is where this is where people um I don't know, something about video that gets people connected, gets people engaged, gets people like falls really like deep down on their ears and souls when it comes to the messaging. So I utilize a lot of video content. However, LinkedIn, let's be honest, like you probably hear that, oh, yeah, video, LinkedIn will prioritize videos, LinkedIn will give video its credit, but LinkedIn is not a video first platform. It is not video first platform. Um, if you try to upload long format video longer than, I think, if it is longer than 5 minutes, then you like LinkedIn won't be able to upload it like as well as it does on YouTube, as well as it does on Instagram, as well as it does on Vimeo, on other social media platforms. So what I do, sometimes I do my summaries of my videos and I utilize YouTube. And YouTube is my video hub. So let's say like I had a live stream, right? And live, you can see like past live stream in replay, but for a lot of people, watching a video on LinkedIn, it can be a nightmare sometimes because again, LinkedIn is not video first social media platform. It is like LinkedIn is really good for graphics. LinkedIn is really good for storytelling. LinkedIn is really good for written content. LinkedIn is really good for articles, right? But when it comes to video, like I use YouTube, and let's say somebody missed my live stream, somebody is interested, I send them the link on for YouTube. Also, when I made a special recording on my YouTube channel, I might share a graphic about the topic, but and I attach the link for my YouTube channel in the comments. So, but again, do I want to grow on YouTube? Absolutely, I do. Do I have capacity to really fully grow on YouTube? Probably not. So, my first attention, my first priority is absolutely LinkedIn. It doesn't mean that I disregard YouTube. It doesn't mean that I don't pay attention to my thumbnails and other things. But uh, I I rather spend more time optimizing my post, optimizing my messaging for one platform because this is my main platform. This is where I see my customers. This is where I see my people. This is where I connect with my people. And YouTube is secondary platform. If you also like, if you know me well and if you connect, if you're one of the few people who connected with me, like let's say on Twitter or X or Instagram, I also have those platforms. I also have those social media accounts, but it doesn't mean that I am intentionally growing them. It doesn't mean that. Also, when it comes to your social media account, when it comes to like organic social media messaging, figure out where your people are at, and not just where your people are at, where your people are making buying decision, because your people might go on Instagram, relax, scroll, because this is what I sometimes do, like after a long day, after working really hard, after like I don't know, like my coaching calls, like I just go on Instagram and I just scroll mindlessly, or on Facebook the same thing. And this is how my brain works. Okay, don't judge me, but again, I don't make those buying decisions necessarily on Instagram or on Facebook. I'm more focused. I'm more concentrated on, let's say, on LinkedIn or maybe YouTube, because normally, here's the thing: people normally considering making a buying decision on the platform that they go to when it comes to education, when it comes to finding new opportunities, when it comes to finding meaningful connections. And in my opinion, what I see out there, three platforms stands out. LinkedIn, because it is like LinkedIn has changed a lot. And the second platform is YouTube, because YouTube is like really amazing search engine. LinkedIn is an amazing search engine for sure as well, but also YouTube. YouTube is an amazing search engine. And the third platform, I would probably say Facebook, because again, people are able to build more meaningful connection. They're a little bit more vulnerable. They're sharing a little bit about their lives. And also, LinkedIn has really well developed like groups, for example, right? You can do like live streams specifically for Facebook groups. You can't really do it yet on LinkedIn, unfortunately. And if somebody from LinkedIn listening, by the way, we want that feature. We want to do prioritize private live streams for our customers on LinkedIn. So let's get it together, because listen, social selling is real and people want communities, and people want to have like exclusive access to the information that they only get in those communities. So uh, those three platforms. But really, when it comes to combining social media platforms, when it comes to like doing multiple things on multiple platforms, what is important to keep in mind is what is your goal, where you people making buying decision, where you have the most presence, like where you have the most success. Because it might be LinkedIn, it might be Instagram, it might be Facebook, it might be even YouTube. Because I know entrepreneurs who build successful YouTube funnels and they have a lot of followers and they do launches on YouTube and it works really, really well for them. I'm not one of them. Like my LinkedIn works really well for me and it works really well for my clients. And by the way, uh, my client also one of my clients also utilizes the same principle. Like he has really good following on YouTube with his tech content, and when he launched his coaching program, the same thing, he grows his network on LinkedIn, and his clients are coming from LinkedIn, but also he supports his messaging, he supports his traffic through YouTube as well. So it is a smart combination, it is a smart and is a smart incorporation to social media together. But also, let's talk about big entrepreneurs, because you might be thinking like, okay, like Hermosi, for example, Gary V, Tony Robbins, like Mel Robbins, like they all and they're everywhere. Like and often in entrepreneurial spaces, you might hear the term omnipresence, right? Like I want to be present everywhere. There's a little bit of like, and listen, you can establish your authority, right, by repurposing your content on other platforms. But those people, those entrepreneurs, they do have teams, they have social media teams that know exactly how that particular platform works, how to repurpose that content for each platform. Because listen, just reposting the same thing with the same captions, with the same formatted message on different social media platforms, this is not repurposing. This is reposting, and reposting is not repurposing. That's really important to understand. So, big entrepreneurs who make a good revenue, that who have dedicated team or dedicated people for social media, they 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 delegate that resource, that job to their assistants who do that for them. If you are not at the season of the business where you can scale like wider, if you don't have the team who knows the culture of each platform that where you are establishing your online presence, if you don't have the team who can do that for you, then my invitation for you, focus on one platform as your main platform. And maybe if it makes sense for your business, have a secondary platform. That's that's essential. That's really essential, because what you don't want to happen, you don't want to run multiple social media platforms, having illusion of growth on multiple social media platforms, water down your messaging, exhaust yourself, be burned out, and then not get results on any of the platforms. So let me know in the chat, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about messaging and social media platforms. And I'm also curious, can you please share with me if you utilize multiple social media platforms? Let's say you utilize two or three social media platforms. What is your strategy? What works for you? Because listen, there's like more than one way to achieve success. So I would like to hear from you. So I don't see your comments there, but let me go on let me go on LinkedIn and make sure that like I can indeed see your comments. um so like yeah, let me know if you have questions. Let me know what strategy works for you. Also, if you have not registered yet for my challenge that I'm running at the end of March, it's going to be, let me look at my calendar. It's going to be on March 25th. It's going to be a 5-day challenge. I'm going to talk about how to elevate your launch, how to craft your compelling messaging for your audience, and how to incorporate social selling approach so you can connect your launch, you can connect your messaging, and you connect with your people. So the link for my challenge is in the comments. It's also in the bio if you would like to learn more about the challenge. If you would like to learn more about messaging, please send me a DM. My DMs are open, and I really love to connect with you and have a conversation with you. So, and by the way, if I haven't mentioned it already, I'm doing an amazing giveaway during my challenge. I'm doing an amazing giveaway, and one of the giveaways that I'm going to do during my challenge, I'm actually going to send you like a creator kit. So meaning a video camera and a mic. So for all of the details, if you like intrigued, like okay, like I want to get a mic, I want to get a video, like I'm thinking about starting creating. I'm thinking about being more intentional about creating my content, and maybe you like this mic. So check out the link in the in the comments. Register for the challenge, and I can't wait to see you there. So let me check one more time if LinkedIn is acting funny or not. Somebody said like, just texting you to acknowledge that I'm watching your live stream right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. So, and if you have questions about social media and how to incorporate multiple social media platforms, please let me know in the comments. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday evening with me and listening about social media platforms. So what I wanted you to leave with is, when you're growing your business, focus on your messaging and focus on one primary platform first. If you don't have the team, if you're at the season of your business where you can't afford, when it just doesn't make sense for you to hire a team for your social media, focus on one platform. You can start incorporating other social media platforms here and there when it makes sense, when you notice that your people might be listening. For example, like right now I'm live on Instagram as well, but I'm not gonna stress about Instagram growth, right? Because my growth is on LinkedIn. So focus on your messaging, focus on building your tribe, focus on building your community. And as I said before, register for my challenge. It's going to be awesome. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have an amazing weekend. My DMs are open. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much.